This is Larry Henares making your day with the second part of an article I wrote entitled Knucklehead, Dewey, and Bobo Montojo. General Aguinaldo, rushing up from Singapore, arrived in Hong Kong after the Asiatic fleet of the Americans left for Manila. But Dewey left the cutter USS McCulloch to bring Aguinaldo to the Philippines. Aguinaldo landed in Cavite, where he was received by Commodore Dewey aboard his flagship Olympia. There, Knucklehead George asked Aguinaldo to lead the Filipinos against Spain as an ally of the United States, promising him American recognition of the Philippine Republic. It is a measure of the IQ of his IQ that Knucklehead George would later not remember that he made such a promise. On the strength of such a promise, General Emilio Aguinaldo rallied his people, proclaimed Philippine independence on June the 12th, 1898, with one American officer in attendance, and then liberated practically the entire Philippines. Dewey by sea, Aguinaldo by land, laid siege to Manila. Aguinaldo offered honorable surrender, but this was refused by the Spaniards. The Spaniards were touchy about surrendering to the inferior Indios, as they called the Filipinos. More about this after these messages. This is Larry Henares making your day with the second part of an article I wrote entitled Knucklehead Dewey and Bobo Montojo. I continue to quote. 3 waves of American Army reinforcements were rushed across the Pacific, the last arriving on July the 13th, under Arthur MacArthur, the father of Dugout Dog, hero of Corregidor. The time came to betray the Filipinos. The Spanish General Jaudines proposed a mock surrender. He, Knucklehead, and General Wesley Merritt prepared a script. By secret agreement, they decided to keep the Filipino forces out of the city. General Aguinaldo was asked to yield the bayside positions in Malate to General Greene. On August the 13th, USS Olympia opened fire on Fort San Antonio Abad at 9:30 a.m. Greene's column advanced from Makati at 10:30, and MacArthur went over at 11 o'clock. And at 12:20, the Spanish raised the white flag. But it was not until noon that General Greene noticed it. Knucklehead had no monopoly on lack of perspicacity. Actually, the day before, President McKinley already proclaimed a cessation of hostilities. Thus, like the Battle of New Orleans, the Battle of Manila took place after hostilities had officially ended. More tomorrow, my dear friends. This is Larry Henares, making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.